Hey guys, I'm your host and you're watching Wrestle AI. And today I've got one question for you. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to show you is an absolutely massive update on the WrestleMania 41 stage. Yes, WWE will officially reveal it soon, but you, my friends, are getting the first exclusive look right here. Let's not waste time. First, I'll show you a photo, and then we'll move to the video footage of the stage construction. So here's the leaked image. And just look at this structure. You can clearly see how wide and grand it is. At the front, there's this circular structure. Well, not a perfect circle, but something is extending outward from the main build. And then at the back, it's more flat and seems to have panels or beams that'll probably support some massive screen or design. Now, when you look at this overhead structure, they're definitely not leaving it empty. You can expect some serious creativity here. They've placed multiple pillars inside the frame, and trust me, from this angle, it almost feels like they're building a giant tower or a themed monument. Maybe some kind of futuristic arena look? Who knows? But this looks insane already. Now let me play you the video clip. Zoom in and you'll notice more details. It's the same structure but clearer. This is what I love bringing to you guys on Wrestle AI. First-hand leaks before Twitter, before Instagram, before anywhere. I haven't even posted this on Twitter yet because I wanted you to see it first. Once this video goes live, I'll drop it on socials too. But for now, you're getting the early access. All right, this is another major WrestleMania 41 update. WWE has officially added the match between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest to the WrestleMania 41 card. The match is now 100% confirmed. Now, there were concerns about this match happening. Drew himself mentioned in an interview that he was dealing with an eye injury and he was hoping to recover in time for WrestleMania. But looking at the recent update, it seems like Drew is fully cleared now. WWE dropped an official video on their social media, confirming this showdown. It's happening. The feud has become intensely personal. Both men have cost each other big moments recently. Drew has been targeting Priest, and Priest has done the same. So WWE did the right thing. This match needed a stipulation. And it's confirmed this will be a Sin City street fight. These two can deliver something brutal and memorable if you just raise the stakes. With this, WrestleMania now has 12 confirmed matches. 10 were already announced. The 11th was the women's tag title match, and now this McIntyre versus Priest clash makes 12. Just 2 or 3 more matches and the full card will be locked in. This might blow your mind. WrestleMania 41 could be the longest WrestleMania ever. According to recent listings on Peacock, both Night 1 and Night 2 are scheduled for 9 hours each, including the kickoff show. That means a combined total of 18 hours of WrestleMania content across 2 days. Let's break this down. The kickoff show starts at 4 p.m. EST, and the main show begins at 7 p.m. EST. That's a full 9-hour block scheduled each night. Some fans are speculating that the post-show press conferences might be included in that 9-hour window, but honestly, WWE usually posts those separately on YouTube, so the actual event might not be 9 hours long, but they've clearly left room for flexibility. And personally, I love long WrestleMania shows. More matches, more moments, more magic. Now let's move on to some very unfortunate news, and it's about none other than Kevin Owens. Yes, he's officially injured, and it's a serious neck injury. We already knew he'd be missing WrestleMania 41, but now it seems like he might miss next year's WrestleMania 42 as well. Just look at this report from Fightful. Kevin Owens is not expected back in 2025. It's quite possible he misses WrestleMania next year. That is heartbreaking. It means Kevin won't just miss this WrestleMania in Las Vegas, but potentially the one in New Orleans in 2026 too. This could be a long-term recovery situation, possibly involving surgery. And let's be honest, Kevin Owens has been one of the most consistent and hardworking superstars for years now. It's sad to see him sidelined like this, but like KO said in a promo, everyone has to make sacrifices. Now it's my turn. Wishing KO a strong and safe recovery. Let's show him some love in the comments below. Okay, back to some WrestleMania match updates. A brand new tag team match was just confirmed last night, and we've got the New Day versus the War Raiders for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. WWE announced it on their official WrestleMania account, tweeting, "It's on at WrestleMania. The War Raiders defend their titles against the New Day at Allegiant Stadium." This will be around the 13th match added to the WrestleMania 41 card, and it's shaping up to be a banger. Social media announcements like this have become WWE's go-to strategy, and honestly, I love it. Why? Because it helps us fans and content creators stay on top of the action. Now, if you're wondering which matches are happening on Night 1 and Night 2, don't worry, I've got you covered. WWE actually confirmed this during SmackDown, so let's break it down real quick. Night 1, April 20th, Gunther versus Jey Uso for World Heavyweight Championship. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. The War Raiders versus the New Day, just announced. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu U.S. title. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. Main event, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Triple threat match. Night 2, April 20th, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, Sin City Street Fight. Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor versus Penta IC title. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, Women's World title. Main event, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, Undisputed Championship. And to be honest, guys, Night 1 is looking absolutely stacked. Night 2 is no slouch either, but that Night 1 card is just wild. Expect WWE to add 1 or 2 more matches for Night 2 to balance things out. Let's now talk about the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025. And we've got some big names and big surprises. First, Michelle McCool will be inducted by none other than The Undertaker himself. Then, Lex Luger, originally hoping to be inducted by Sting, but due to AEW restrictions, will instead be inducted by Diamond Dallas Page. And for the first time ever, an actual match will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin from WrestleMania 13, and it'll be inducted by CM Punk. That's wild. There's more. Shawn Michaels will induct Triple H, which we already expected. Natural disasters and others will also be inducted. WWE showed a full graphic during SmackDown confirming the final class. So yeah, this Hall of Fame ceremony is going to be emotional, legendary, and must-see. Let me know which induction you're most hyped about. All right, let's wrap this up with a very spicy theory. Is it possible that Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman have been aligned all along? On Raw, we saw tension between Rollins and Heyman. Seth teased a stomp, but never hit it. And Heyman? He didn't even flinch. Some fans and even insiders are now speculating that this was all part of a master plan. What if Heyman has already turned his back on Roman Reigns and Punk and is about to align with Rollins at WrestleMania? It could explain a lot. Maybe the entire Raw segment was just an act to mislead the fans, and even Roman himself. If Heyman is looking for the next top guy to represent, Seth freaking Rollins makes perfect sense. Paul Heyman betrayal will make him heel, and Seth is currently looking heel in this storyline. Of course, this is just a theory for now, but the thought of Heyman going full heel again with Rollins, that would be epic. What do you think? Could this be the biggest swerve of WrestleMania 41? So that's it for today's video, guys. If you found this video informative and entertaining, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Wrestle AI. We'll keep bringing you the latest WWE news, updates, and breakdowns every single day. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, goodbye, and thanks for watching Wrestle AI.